Moving on to DC. James Gunn dropped his Superman teaser trailer, and
Mm-mm.
I did a trailer reaction to this. You guys can go check that out. So I gave my kind of I gave my thoughts on it. I'm gonna let you give your thoughts on the trailer.
So here's the thing, first and foremost. One, David Corin Sweat. Is that how you say his last name? I always
Yeah,
say it wrong.
I think that's how you say it.
I always
And I
want to
feel
say Corin
bad
Sweet.
because it's like I don't want to call him Sweats. That sounds wrong. It's like if the movie's bad, it's like, oh, you're my armpit sweat because
Oh
this
my
movie
gosh.
sucks.
No, I just wanted to make sure I said his name right.
Mm.
But few things here. First and foremost, it looks promising. I actually watched this trailer and I went, oh, this actually looks really good. Few thoughts. He fits kind of like the nerdy, fun Clark Kent.
Yeah.
You get to see, I think the biggest negative I saw was the dog. That the dog,
The biggest negative, honestly, is probably Nathan Nolan.
well, I know, but I'm saying what people are saying, like weird things about how the dog looked,
I
the
like the
CGI,
dog.
whatever.
I don't mind the dog.
I think for me, the thing that was really good was you create it had a little bit of everything in this trailer. This trailer was masterfully made.
There's not a lot of talking in this trailer. It's just really, it's a trailer that is trying to establish its tone, and it's supposed to be, it's a mo
Superman is not the strongest that you would think he is.
Yeah,
I mean,
I do
you
like
see him
that. Like they
injured.
opened the trailer with him injured, and the one thing that's hard about a Superman movie is to get people to feel for him because he's a super god, really. And so the first thing that you need to establish, like, hey, he's not the strongest man. Well, he is the strongest man, but he still can get hurt.
Correct.
And
It
so,
it establishes a likable this person I can relate to.
yeah,
And I think that's what's going to make this film really great is one thing that you like about a lot of the Marvel films, and I tell people this all the time, is they're likable characters that have very likable qualities. Like they don't seem like Steve Rogers, like being sacrificing for the greater good and being the young gun that gets a serum that makes him a super soldier. Like I can relate to that.
yeah.
What I can't relate to is some of the previous Superman movies, or even some other like DC. I feel like DC doesn't do a good job of like relating
Yeah, and
to
that
a
was the problem
character.
with the Zack Snyder stuff is that they were always one tone and they were really, really dark. Like they were like I like the first Man of Steel mostly because Christopher Nolan wrote it. I'm gonna make that clear. Christopher Nolan wrote that movie, not Zack Snyder. So Zack Snyder had no in well, he is the director, he has input. But to when it comes to the actual story and the actual dialogue, that was mostly Christopher Nolan's vision. So, just want to throw Zack Snyder under the bus there, because he is just a hack,
Oh my goodness.
and it shows in his Rebel Moon movies and anything that comes out on Netflix. But it's just that but there was just no form of color in his movies. They were always like grayed out, dark. Even though I like Man of Steel, that Superman is not the Superman of hope. He is not the symbol of hope because he's way simple. He's too dark. He's not really they more try to aim him as Jesus, which I never really liked. I was like, why what? Okay. All right. Um and so and the first thing about this trailer, that James Gunn's trailer of Superman does, establishes form of color, establishes some form of hope. And people try to point that out like, yeah, we got that in Man of Steel. It's like, yeah, okay, that's part of the Superman character. I don't know what you're trying to point at there. It's just Superman. That's just Superman is the symbol of hope. And and a lot of people, mostly
And
Zack
I
Snyder
think
fans,
that's
try
I
try
think
to
that's where they win.
where
And there's a line in there that says, "Crypto, take me home."
yeah.
there's something about it where you're now appealing to millions of people that have like animals and have them as a part of their home, which I know that people are like, oh, you're reading too far into a film. That's what's going to make this film successful. It really is.
I
And
think a lot of people will like crypto. I don't
I think so too.
I hope that he doesn't talk because I don't that's where I'm a little iffy. If he talks, it's gonna look weird. But I mean, we do have Rocket. James Gunn has done Rocket, so maybe he can bring the same work as he did for Rocket as for crypto. But I would probably prefer if he just doesn't talk, and if he doesn't talk, that's totally fine. And I think that will be probably the best option for him to go for. Um,
Hmm.
but but I've been hearing this from a lot of people over on the internet saying like, oh, no one's gonna like the general audience is not gonna like crypto. They're gonna find this corny, even though that we know as the
No, it'll
as
be
even though
good.
as we know as the fans that we know this is from the comics, people are not gonna like this. It's like that's BS. It's like we got Rocket in Guardians of the Galaxy, and we have movies worth uh of a golden retriever playing basketball. So it's like that's just complete BS. It's
Uh,
if it's executed
Airbud,
well.
if you're making fun of Airbud, Airbud is a great movie.
The first Airbud is actually a really good movie.
It is a great
I
movie.
don't remember the ones after that one. Um,
No, those are just extra. Those are just extra stuff.
those are multiverse Airbuds. Those don't exist. Um, so yeah, I and Nathan Nolan as one of the Green Lanterns. I hate his hairstyle, but I get that is from the comics, so maybe it's supposed to look really that stupid, but it's kind of like almost laughable bad in a way. And
It'll be good. It'll be good.
I do like Superman's suit. I get some people don't like it. I personally really like it. A lot of people are crapping on Green Lantern suit and Hawkgirl suit, but I think, and this is what some other people are theorizing, is that they're part of a government team, so they have to wear a certain uniform. And maybe if the movie's about Superman breaking that and like, superheroes going on their own and like not following whatever the government wants them to follow. And next week at the end of the movie, they get their own suits and they have different variants of their own suits and all that. Then that would be cool because then that makes sense why they're in uniform because the government wants them to be formal, really. Um,
I think I think that very well could be in that realm. So um, I'm excited. I'm curious to hear what everybody else thinks though,
yeah,
because I was genuinely surprised in a really good way with this movie, or excuse me, with this trailer. So
yeah, and I even like the music. Even it's I don't love it. I like it. I don't hate it. But the John Williams electric guitar for the theme song is kind of cool in a way. But yeah, let us know your guys' thoughts.
Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see the full-on podcast, I'll leave a link in the description below. And you guys can also check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. And if you guys want to, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the topics as well. So leave a comment on it. And if you guys are new to the channel and you guys enjoyed what you saw, hit that subscribe button because we have a lot of other stuff on the channel. As a reminder, this is a monthly upload on the Big Talk with Austin. And this will also give you guys the opportunity to submit some topics to us that happen throughout the month. So if you guys want to do that, go check me out on Twitter and follow me there. Tag me whenever something interesting pops up that is movie reviews, movie TV shows, any like pop culture related type of stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys next review. Bye, guys.